Okay, good. We're recording. Right. Actually, I can't focus if I have my music on. Uh, right. I'm sick. A new update dropped, so we're all kind of fucked right now. Well, I'm kind of fucked. I'm giga fucked. To be honest, I'm way out of it. But new master update dropped. It actually had some pretty good changes in there, and I'm sick and bored, so I thought why not make a tier list. I'll leave a description to this update tier list because it does include the two new masters. Although I feel like I'm not gonna be deviating much from this, so I'm gonna go ahead swap to presentation mode and add a row above here and add a row below this. This will be our dedicated mute here. I should have done this before I did this, but it's fine. Fuck it. Black, grey, yeah, grey, why not? And this is our triple S tier, best master in the game, regardless of what you think. So we technically got 3 new masters a tier, and we've got a couple more to move around, but I feel like my opinion hasn't really shifted. Yeah, but yeah, let's focus on comp play. Who's first? Sieg? Sieg? I don't know. Where did I put Sieg before? A? I'm trying to think, but yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah, no. I think he's an A tier pick. He did receive no changes, but Sieg is still a really good all-rounder master, I guess. His only downside is he is spending command seals to tap into his abilities, so he is a vanilla master. But I think being vanilla is okay if that's your downside. Because let's be honest, a lot of his abilities are quite good. What he has access to. I mean, he has a 6/8 on demand. Is it a 6/8? No, it's something else. 6/8 doesn't sound right to have on demand if it's a strength NP with no text. It has to be bigger, right? I still like that Astolfo is now on 2 master boxes. So, yeah, thanks. Okay, no mind, it's a 6/8. But see, in fact, you can play it free for through Linden Leaf. Yeah. You also have access to Armor of Fafnir. Yeah, I think A is a pretty good place to put him. Redeem, top of C. He's still very playable. I still think people are still working him out, so we'll keep him there. Sakura S. Okay, good. New Amakusa. I haven't played New Amakusa. I have played New Amakusa. I played it with Tama last night with her gang. But this is interesting. So pretty much Komi became slightly more playable now because he now has faction leader. Did we touch the Ascension? No. But I think this is interesting. It pretty much means you can just decree earlier and then just do vassal. You can also lock down more people. But it is a pretty steep cost. You're paying 2 command seals to have 2 vassals. That's really fucking steep. Also, it does have restriction. So you can't re-vassal someone already. And they have to have less command seals than you. So you can't do it very early on. But I think it does give Amicus some flexibility. Especially being able to restrict 2 people. And I presume Vassal kept its condition. Yeah. Yeah, no. I think with this change, he's definitely moved up a little more. It does also somewhat address problems I see him in comp play. I think he's definitely going to be higher than Sieg. now because of this, but we'll see. But yeah, no. Though very playable, still could use a couple adjustments how his mark works. So that would be nice to see. Ugh. Sorry, this is why I get for recording. Like fucking see. The phone. But anyway, ugh. I think if we change how his marks work, he could be a bit better. But where he is now, yeah, put him C. Klaus. Klaus. I don't know where you want me to put Klaus. What, pay VP? Where did I put Klaus in the last tier list? B? That high in B? Oh yeah, crafted trees. I remember now. Yeah, never mind. Distortion got changed, didn't it? We nerfed distortion at some point, didn't we? Yeah, let me check. Oh, there's a kind of change as well. Yeah, I don't. Did he get a change? No, no. I felt there was definitely a change. Yeah, no, okay, no. I don't think. Oh, Diego got touched. I think she's still a very strong master, being able to just convert very nicely. She's still an S tier master, apparently. Tiger C. G. Steph still above foe. Pepe, I still think is one of the best Lost Belt masters of the game. Not better than Ophelia, but he's up there. Fortunately, his objectives doesn't work with skills, but I think what he has in the rest of his toolkit makes him a very strong master. And he is an S, right? I did put him in S last time. A? I put him in A? What? No, he's an S tier master. Ophelia, triple S tier. One of the two best masters in the game. Let's make it purple. I think Ophelia is a really strong master. Considering the fact that she has, I think, the strongest set of objectives in terms of colors. Because it's like think of it as Pepe, but she can actually more comfortably fight on her objectives. And I think that's a really good strength of Ophelia because she has two prolongations, which pretty much no color objectives, which means you can't really fight her on her chosen objectives. Because she can literally just nullify your bonuses. So yeah, no, Ophelia is an S tier master while we at it. Mr. Shadow Protagonist has to go up there as well. As literally the best master in the game. There's a reason why he's literally the flex tape of masters. He just fixes everything. But fucking Iceville? Yeah, Iceville. B tier. She's an okay master. I definitely seen people play her better, I think. No, never mind, sorry. Whoops. See, this is why I have the old tier list up, just so I can keep checking it. Anyway, A tier master, sorry. She's definitely better than her daughter. I mean, her only downside effectively is having the command still an outpost. That's like an extra turn you have to keep in mind. But no, I think she's pretty good. I think she's still one of the best manager servants in the game. She just enables some obscene stuff that shouldn't happen. So she can send A. Julius, I still think people are sleeping on Julius. And I think it just takes a good player to really crack what's good about Julius. I'm gonna put him B though. Oh, he's definitely above Klaus, that's for sure. Right. this is another big one. Ilya. She did get changed, so her dress actually does something now, even though when she loses a fight. And it's still 2VP. I think with that change, she can definitely move up the tier list because she's still a pretty okay, boring mana gen servant. But I think with that one small change about how dress works, she can go to B. Vosh. I've seen like 2 Vosh games now. For those who haven't read Vosh card, I was can't believe that this fucking prick got in before my dear Pilati. All you need to know is Vosh's gimmick is he's able to gain VP, mana, and power and draw a card on a turn, but he has to shuffle in one of these cards, a Treachery. Then and Treachery is his downside, but yeah. His other downside is Naive, your hand's revealed, you draw cards at the start of your action phase instead of your per phase. I don't think that is a pretty bad downside, but Treachery is a pretty big one too. When you draw this card, draw another card. Power Struggle. Unique passive. When Vosh has 3 or more Treachery cards in his hand, he is defeated and loses 3 VP unless he pays a command seal. In either case, he discards all Treachery. He's a VP mana gen power servant, but he's pretty much gambling with this. And I think right now he's actually pretty fucking good. I mean, Treachery has no typing, unfortunately. You can't use it as a combat ability. But yeah, 2 mana to just ditch it so you don't get a downside. Yeah, sure. But like, I don't. Unless you're a command seal heavy servant, you should be fine. And I think Vosh can very comfortably go into A for now. I think he's quite good. And you know what? While we're talking about new servants, masters, Selinka. I'm surprised there's actually enough art for this one too. I kind of like Selinka. I had 2 games. Sorry, that's like 1 game. And I may have left halfway through because I'm still sick. But I think Selinka is really fucking good. Good enough to be in B, that is. But here's the thing with Selinka. If I get my little fucking nasty pervert up. She has pretty much budget blight. It's pretty fucking good. You can pretty much make people lose mana or discard the cards. It's pretty fucking nasty. I think that's a really good fucking deterrent to make people not contest you. And then they kind of have to let you win if they want to get rid of the blight. Pervert is also, I wouldn't even say it's a detriment. It's pretty fucking good. It's better. It's literally a better version of fucking Cadoc's downside. Fuck, not that one. Where's Emmy's kitchen? Is he in the back? Wow, did we remove Cooking Emiya from the game? Oh no, he's at the bottom. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. He's still valid. We'll get to him later. Cadoc. Where is he? Fuck. Because it's literally a better Cadoc passive. Like, yeah. See, if you're in the workshop by the end of round 1, by the end of round lose 1 VP. In this case, Slinkus is way better than Cadoc. You're able to gen 2 mana from doing that, but you can also go into negative VP. That is really fucking good early, because that is guaranteed plus 12 VP if you're in the neg. You're like plus 12 power and desp. And I think, yes, Selinka is good. I think it's just going to take some time. I think it's just, if you go too much into the negative, it definitely becomes a downside. So I think you can't really invest on doing it too often, but I think Selinka is really good. Like, these 2 masters, I think I'm going to put A. In fact, I'm going to be very apprehensive, put Selinka above Vosh for now. We'll see how I think about it. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Oh, that was a big one. Fuck me. This is what I get for making videos when I'm sick. Shiki. I haven't read what the clarification is. If that clarification is a good clarification, aka Shiki doesn't count as Galatia anymore, I might have to move Shiki down. Where are you, Shiki? Shiki? I'm blind. Oh, Shiki ate eyes, Phil. Um, what damn it. Okay, so what's this one? Choose a non-skill attack in your fight. Non-skill attack. Does that... Goatia's cards aren't skills, are they? Because they don't have the skill back. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Shiki's still an S tier. Way up there. Akuda, definitely one of the better Lost Belt Masters. I'm probably going to put them above Amakusa. Ryogi. Not Ryogi. Fuck. Nose clogged. Alright, what was I saying? Alright, fucking Manboy Vunusuke. That's the one. Vunusuke. Fuck me. I still think he's a really good snowball master. He's definitely above Izu, I think. Hmm. Oh yeah, where's Miyu? I'll just put it in her tier now. Yeah, while we at it, the only master that belongs in D, um, 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 unless he got updated to not be sure. Let me check. I don't think he's been updated. I still think he's shit. Yeah, no, it looks like he's still shit. Yep, shit master. Kanif, one of the better combat masters. Not good enough to go into Avo. Goldoff, a really good combat master. I'll put him bomb A. Zolkin is good. Very Feast and Famine. You do need to be a good player to make him work, but he's definitely up there. I'll probably put him around here. Cooking Emiya. He did get changed. I used to think Emiya. Cooking Emiya was like a master that I feel like needed the luck to be on their side in order to be effective because of how his cooking mechanic works with lion feeding. But now with lion feeding works, I think yeah, it's way better because you're no longer forced to discard all your food when you're reshuffled, and mandatory shuffle reshuffles don't affect you that much. So yeah, no, I'm gonna put him in. Huh. I think cooking area, not exactly a flex state master like area, but I do think where he is now, maybe bomb S. He is losing PvP if he doesn't discard food though, right? Yeah, but if you're not digging too fast, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be very apprehensive. Put him in top A right now, and we can move C around as we feel. Gudiko is still Gudiko. C. Sorry, Gudiko. You're just bad. Let me double check. Yeah, Glider's the one that got updated. Yeah, Gudiko. I think in tournament play, she's still a bit fucking dog shit. I don't think there's been rule changing for her in this season. Maybe next season she'll probably have the fix she needs. But being forced to take the worst modifier, yeah, fuck, this is a tournament tier list. being forced to take the worst modifier is kind of shit. So that no, just bottom C. I'll say I'm sorry. I love you, but I can't justify putting you up any higher. Now the one I actually want to talk about while we're here then is Guido. Guido's got a really good update. Pretty much, he's allowed the crafters pool a bit better now by immediately being able to remove up to 3 essences. So he can remove all the ones he doesn't want to be drawing that could be detrimental to him. And I'm going to double check that is the change before I keep going on. Wait, fuck me. I don't always. I only get you out because you got a full reworked. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think with that change, he can go to B fairly for now. You're still rolling for your benefit, but I think being able to immediately shape your pool in such a meaningful way is pretty good. I'm probably gonna put him below Julius though. Vin, Vin is sleeper good. I don't want to put in A though. I think I'll put in B. Um, to Tokiomi, I feel like I was definitely wrong about Tokiomi. I think Tokiomi is at least a B. Where'd I put Tokiomi in the old list? Well, bottom of B? No, Tokiomi's definitely an upper B. I may have put Zolgan too high then. Varney is still one of the seemingly best masters in the game. Not triple S here because she doesn't have combat, but being able to manipulate objectives in such a way is pretty fucking toxic and pretty strong. So I'm gonna put in bottom of S. Kaya. Keeper got pretty far on Kaya last season, if I recall. I do think he got Grandmaster because of it. Wait, does he? Let me check. No, no, he didn't. No, mind. Keeper smells. Kaya goes into B. And I know he's watching this. No, no, no. I think Kaya is definitely one of the better mana gen 7s. Oh, I put him in A? But I put fucking Akuda then. I'll put Akuda in S. That actually does sound better. Yeah, that sounds better. Right? Kaya, yeah, from the shifting this around, I think this is realistic where I'll put them now. Male Hakuno, I'm sorry. Male Hakuno has no downsides. What is the downside of Male Hakuno? It's non existent. Being able to defend a defeat check is pretty fucking good. And when you're winning, you can literally just take the analysis. Cadic's fucking shit. Not like C tier shit, he's fairly playable, but I don't know, man. When there's a master in the game that has a better downside than you, yeah, sure you get to be unaffected by the most annoying objectives in the game, but no, I'm sorry, no, yeah, no, he goes there. Really, being able to draw your entire hand is obscene, not obscene enough to not get fucked by Shiki. Fiori, did we buff Fiori or did we nerf her? I can't remember. It's been a while. Let's see, where was the last Fiori update? Fiori. Probably you can go there. Bizet in tournament play, yeah, no, I'm sorry, Ushi. I know you hate me when I do this, but I think Bizet's pretty fucking good. Her day 2, day 3 is pretty good. If you do hamper her when she tries to get risky, though, sure. I guess I could put Bizet lower because of that, but I don't know. Bizet has been consistently a strong pick, and it's pretty annoying. Alice, well, because if Phantom Alice can now deploy on the same field as Alice, therefore meaning she can block all terrain, is pretty fucking good. That's +4 terrain guaranteed now. Compared to what I put it for, yeah, she's definitely an S tier pick. And I think with this, I can see her go here. Tima is a B. I don't know. She works or she doesn't. That's the thing. That's the problem with Tima, I think. The servants she works with, she works. The servants she doesn't, it doesn't. She needs a good servant that where she feels rewarded for being set up. You know, like a servant that requires a lot of setup that eats up into her setup time is pretty bad. Like, if she wants to be able to, by the time you get to mid game, to convert, I put in A. I could consider putting a low A, maybe. That's about it. It's just she takes a lot of setup time to get rolling. While we're at it, Goetia is just the snowball machine. I am actually gonna put them above Fiori. Actually, be above Kite. No. Okay. Right. Scion got a 4 on rework. So now her only gimmick isn't just the X skills. That's pretty good. The new gimmick is pretty fun though. Ugh, God, why do you have so many cards, Scion? Got 6 cards specifically for Ascension. Oh yeah, that comes relevant to someone else, yeah. And I think the new side is pretty interesting. Pretty much at the start of the game, overlay your servant skills with free Chandalan skills. While they're overlaid, they cannot be used and lose all their attacks. So pretty much they just become basic skills. Prep, you can move any number of Chandalan skills from the game and activate their train effects. So much you spend a lot of your turn early game, hopefully, doing stuff with this. So you got Chandala Cafeteria, so passive combat. All players in your location gain 1 mana. If any opponents did, put 1 XP on this card. And then if this card has +2 XP, you may replace the train skill with a face down EX class from outside the game, matching your servant's class. This is interesting because you can theoretically double class with this skill. It does mean EX caster is actually useful now. And I do believe the EX skills have not been changed. Oh wow, never mind. Holy shit. Redeploy or pay 1 mana to move to Vicon. So 3 mana Vicon or being able to just pay 2 mana and redeploy. That's pretty fucking good. Doesn't have special type, you see, don't get fucked. Mm. EX Saber is pretty good. EX Archer, George Dolly Shines, pretty good. Permanent, yeah, that's pretty good. EX cost hasn't got changed, has it? No, it's still the same. That's pretty good. You still have access to normal EX Assassin, EX Circus still pretty good, EX Alter, EX Avenger, EX Fuller is dog shit. No one cares about that, no one cares about that, and Black Belt. Okay, no, there's some pretty good fucking changes here. But, anyway, back to this. Yeah, so, her EX skills aren't bad anymore, that's pretty good. The XP mechanic is pretty good. But yeah, you can replace one of your skills with this, and I think that if EX Caster, yeah, having normal caster and EX caster being able to stack on each other is pretty fucking good. And in fact, this is also treated as as a caster class when in play. Does actually work with Caster Gilgamesh. Huh. Alright, the other one is Chandala Gym. This one's a pretty easy one to stack. So passive, your basic attacks have +1 power. That's really good. When you fight in a contested fight, put 1 XP on this card. For every 2 XP on this card, increase the train skills power permanently by 1, or add 1 basic strength or agility to your hand. So you can just remove this pretty early, get another 5 in your hand, or you can just increase the power on your cards. And the other one is Chando Library. You can choose, so when an opponent in your location reveals their servant name for the first time, gain 1 VP or put 1 XP on this, and then every 2 XP on this card permanently lower the train sealed by 1. So Library is a VP gen. You got VP gen, you got power increase for basics, so you're not too hampered early on, and you have the access to EX class seals, which are actually better in some cases. I think Scion could easily move to A now. I don't think, and I do look forward to seeing her go far. I think she can go above Hiyori actually. Kiara S, you become a V boss. You have guaranteed climax every time in comp play. Sure, you put a massive target yourself in climax, but who cares? You made it top 4. You still gain points regardless. I probably wanna. I'm gonna put her above Arnie. Actually, no. Maybe something like this. No, like this. Twice Pierceman. Nothing has changed. Twice Pierceman is still an okay pick. He's still pretty vanilla, but yeah, Darnik. Actually, before I finish this, where did I put Darnik? See? Here I thought I could actually consider putting it. No. No, he's very middle of the pack of C. I don't know, man. I think Darnik just needs one little change and he will make him way better. I don't think his. I think his niche and his gimmick is just terrible among the terrain-based masters. Shinji! Jesus, Shinji. If you allow the swap servants up, if he's allowed to swap into cycle up here, if he isn't, well, he's still a pretty fucking good master, isn't he? I'll probably put him here actually. But it's not like he's allowed for play anyway, so eat shit, nerds. Waiver. The definition of a good basic master: no downsides, only all upsides, and those upsides are pretty good in the hands of a skilled player. Same with Cotamine, so Cotamine gets set at the bottom of B. Yeah, B. Oh, sorry, A. He's the definition of a basic A master. It has no downsides, guaranteed cheap recon, and good combat power when he's forced to reveal. Kisu has Bullet, Bullet is Fut, therefore he goes into S. Leo is a really good snowball master. He does give other people VP, but that's not really a downside, is it? If he's allowed to snowball, I think he's a very valuable master if you know what you're doing once again. I mean, that goes for a lot of masters, but yeah, no, if you're allowed to snowball, Leo's snowball is a pretty good safety net, and the important thing to know when you're snowballing is when to stop. Because it's not a forced snowball, it's a snowball that you should be able to. You can just stop anytime and just reset your snowball. Yeah, fuck it, you can go there. Karen no longer is the bane of Master VP Masters with Master Shin. So with that in mind, she's still a very valuable pick. She definitely goes down in the tier list though. Where did I put Cam before? B? Above Tokyomi. Huh. Yeah, no, I think the fact now she only exists to counter servants and people who use command seals. Yeah, why not? Bomb B. Doesn't stop her from being a good master. Chunako, I still think is very slept on. Fuck it. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I feel like she belongs. Kazuki, probably not there. Kazuki's obscenely good. Probably up there. Female Hakuno is. No, I can't think of a reason to not put female Hakuno at the top of A. She is, for me, she is the definition of a toolbox master. Like, you will not get a better toolbox master than her. Like a lot of masters go into combat leaning, I guess. Like, let's I mean, if I'm just gonna go through everything above her. We got combat, combat. I don't even know what to call fucking Sakura. I mean, Shiki, of course. I mean, Shinji is a good all-rounder. Combat, combat. Obscenely stupid. BP, BP. Combat, combat. Specialized. We win. Yeah, no, I think female Hakuno is the definition of a good all-rounder pick. She has tools for every situation, every servant. She has really no bad pairings, in my opinion, either. Dan has obscene value with prep. If his servant has a prep, he's a very strong master. When he doesn't, he isn't. He can move buff seek, I think. You can go there, fucking. Anti-terrain's master. Very easy to play around now because no, you should just choose to not take the terrain. Thanks, Kirsten. But no, no, no. I think Amber is still good. Her Molotovs might be 0/0s now. And honestly, thank God she still has access to Bird Workshop. It makes her really obscenely annoying. So yeah, B, Shishigo. So I just remembered. No, there's about a servant at being master at being an all-rounder. It's literally Shishigo. Shishigo is the best all-rounder tool servant master in the game. Just really, I think people are really sleeping on necromantic rights. So much so I'm gonna actually put them above Alice. He's a really strong master who's once again displays the value of being able to craft. And finally, Vines is really fucking good. I'm gonna go ahead and put Vines in. I don't think. No, it definitely has more value than New Alice. And New Alice is pretty good. Excuse me, I'm gonna go check what this ping is. Bottom. Okay. Alright, let me think through. Alright, let me think through this. I do think I'm putting cooking Emir too high, but yeah, again, there's not enough results to justify it. Uh, eh, 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 eh. Now I feel like I'm putting Slinker too high. Golf Punch is pretty good value. I feel like I'm showing Slinker too much bias because I have played her, and I've seen a lot of people who are boring, so I feel even more biased to her. Let me reevaluate Slinker in my head real quick, because like her real downside is not if she's not able to catch up. Like if she goes too much into the neg, she has a really hard time catching up. But yeah, and I don't think enough people right now respect Blight as a downside. So you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, she can go below Zolkin. Yeah, she can. She can both. Yeah, I think I'm putting Tiamat too low. Because her when she hits her power level spike, she spikes hard, but that setup goes away quite easily if she's ganged up on. So, is it better than always vanilla hearts? Yeah, probably. Okay, right. So B tier onwards. Okay. Uh, Waiver stays in B. He's very strong. I feel like I am overvaluing Rin, but Rin has no downside. And I know someone's gonna murder me if I put her too high. I think I'm putting Amber too high as well. Put her down there. Canif can go here. And then C and D tier hasn't effectively changed at all, right? Oh wow. Oh wow. I didn't realize I put Vince down so low. No, Vince B. No, I like Vin at B. Um yeah, no, this is where I feel pretty comfortable leaving the map. Yeah, fuck it. So I'm just tired now. Ugh. So people know where I stand on this. But yeah, no. No, I like this. This is a good tier list. Go back over. Change recommendation mode. Yeah, no. I think that's a pretty good standing of where my opinions are right now with Masters. I don't think I missed any of the big changes that may have shifted the parallel of some servants. Let me check the updates again. Amakusa, Emir Kitchen, Scion, Ilya, Gilio. Yeah, nope, I addressed all the changes. And I like where this is. This is a pretty good place. I definitely feel like I put the two news. I feel like I put the three news servants a little too high based on where they are right now. But I feel like just facing value and experience of where I see them, they're okay. I think they're A tier. They obviously need their adjustments. I think a good player who's not gambling on Roche is pretty good. Like, let's be honest. If you're good at Roche, you're probably only using their ability twice, three times if you're feeling extremely lucky. You should not be going any more than higher than three. Look, I feel like if you use tutelage, so I feel like if you use tutelage as a sort of a quick pick me up, yeah, and you don't overuse it too much, tutelage has no downside. Outside of clogging your hand, that's okay, I guess. You can just on your off turn just ditch two tutelages. So yeah, Velocia has like no downsides, and I'm probably gonna end up shifting him upwards as I see him more. I think, especially in the hands of a good player. Selinka, Selinka can go up if people actually respect what she can do with her blight. Because blight is a really good. It should be on paper a good detriment, but if people don't respect her, I definitely see her dropping down to B. But her detriment is barely a detriment in my opinion, and I hope it stays that way because it's a really good detriment. And I really like it. I'm probably gonna be playing Selinka until their inevitable Polati release, and then Polati will be a triple S tier master. So yeah, no, I think this is a pretty good tier list of where things are. Anyway, I'll see you guys later when I'm not sick. Okay, bye.